So there are usually web developer tools that are built into your common browsers. So Firefox has some, Chrome has some, even Internet Explorer has some, believe it or not. And so let's go ahead and take a look at some of those. And you may find them to be just as useful as things like the web developer toolbar or others. So if I go up into Firefox, go to Tools, and then here instead of choosing the web developer extension, I go and look at web developer. I can go ahead and I can turn on the debugger. I can use Control-Shift-S to do that. That pulls up, well, I guess the debugger or the inspector, it'll all be the same thing. You can get the web console. I'm going to go to the inspector. The inspector is pretty similar to what we were looking at in the web developer toolbar with the option to view style information. So as I hover over things here, in fact the interface for this is really pretty nice because as you hover over things you see exactly what kind of element it is just popping up in a little dialog box as you hover over the item. So it's really handy to see, okay, what is this? Oh, that's an anchor tag, okay. Or what's this? Oh, this is a div with an ID of panels holder. So if I click on that div, here I can see all of the different elements that are at play here and how they're nested within each other. And then down here I can actually see in the source code there's the element itself, and I can click to contract or expand what's within it. And if I click on an item here in the code, you'll notice what happens up top is that the part that I just clicked on now gets outlined. So the interface for this is just awesome. I mean, I really like this, the way that the Firefox developer tools handle this aspect of identifying style information better than the web developer toolbar, and even really better in a lot of ways than Firebug and things. So if you want to get back to where you can point at things, you'll click on this button here, and then you can go around and select different items. So really awesome. This also has a style editor. So just like we were doing in the web developer toolbar here, you can take a look at all of the style sheets that are at play here, and you can go in and you can tweak them. So in this case, let's go ahead and change our background color to red. I always like to do that because it's really easy to kind of see the difference. That's funny. That didn't quite happen like I thought. There must be some sort of a mask or a transparency or something on that. Let's go ahead and change this. Red? Maybe not. At any rate, you can play around. And there we go. Let's put things back to where they were. Ooh, we get white again. How interesting. But anyway, you can tweak with your CSS here live and just see how things are going to be affected before you, and you can even save. You can save your CSS that you've changed if you like what you've done. Yeah, so okay, let's look at some of these other things. So your debugger, this shows you some of the this gets more into scripts and allowing you to see how your scripts are progressing. So you can go ahead, you can play through some of your scripts and step over different functions. This you probably won't use really this semester because we aren't going to be doing a lot of scripting, but it can be handy to be able to see where scripts might be causing problems if you are using them. And then the web console gives you an idea of what's actually happening when the page loads. What is the browser doing? How is it responding to your page? Is everything loading correctly? Are, in this case, things not being parsed by the browser appropriately? And you can see issues with the documents that are loaded from the net, with CSS information. In this case, it looks like it's mostly choking on CSS styles that it doesn't know what to do with. If you have JavaScript issues, you'll get errors for that. other forms of logging. So this can be really a handy way to be able to see what's really happening when your page loads, and to be able to go in and find out what exactly is styling certain elements on your page, or how exactly to target specific elements. So this is a fantastic tool. Okay, I'm going to stop there and we'll go look at the Chrome developer tool next.